South, they threaten Iran with strikes, and Iran says,
It's me and my grandmother.
we feel threatened, then we will change our nuclear doctrine. So
My
ultimately,
grandfather.
the person who has
Let's go.
contributed more than anyone else to push Iran towards nuclear weapons is Trump. But so far, Iran has not done that. And Iran does not want nuclear weapons for two reasons. One is that during the Iran-Iraq War, Iran sees it as immoral. And during the Iran-Iraq War, when Saddam Hussein was using these Western chemical weapons, leaders went to the Ayatollah Khomeini, Imam Khomeini, and said, we need to make chemical weapons to respond. And he said, no, they're immoral. And he didn't allow them to develop. This is very well documented. And the current leader, from the very beginning, he said no to nuclear weapons. Iran is the United States itself admits that Iran is not developing nuclear weapons since after 2003.
So what does
Iran, even before 2003, hasn't been. But at least the United States government itself. Yeah, you're saying.
So then what does Iran want? Because and I'll tell you, I've been hearing since I was a kid that Iran was developing nuclear weapons. I'm just telling you guys, for those who are younger and may not be aware of that, I've heard this for years. I haven't seen any proof. But what exactly does Iran? Because here's the thing. If I feel like this, if other countries around me are going to have nuclear weapons, they need to disarm. Right? Like, I don't feel like any country should have nuclear weapons. But I would also feel very vulnerable if the countries around me have them, but I'm told I'm not allowed to have one and leave myself open for, Israel to just try to come in and slaughter the people and take over like they did in Syria, right? So what exactly does Iran want?
Well, first and foremost, Iran wants to remain a sovereign nation. That was what the revolution was all about. It was about dignity, sovereignty, having decisions made in Tehran, and having an independent foreign policy. Under the Shah, Iran sent its fighter jets to Vietnam for the United States to use to bomb Vietnam, North Vietnam. Under the Shah, Iran supplied South Africa, apartheid South Africa, with 90% of its oil. Under the Shah, Iran had relations with Israel and purchased weapons made by the Israelis. And when the revolution happened, immediately Iran cut off ties with apartheid South